And my husband was like, after 2, like we were like laughing about it. He was like, yeah, you completely went to the sunken place, because he was like, he told me that my eyes were open the whole time. So he was like, I was looking like some Get Out type situation. Like that's how I was, like straight met up at the sunken place for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is, like y'all saw by the title, a pregnancy update video. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, is updating you guys on my pregnancy so far. The last time I uploaded a video was, it was my 16 to 22, 23 week update. So this is actually my 23, 24 to 28 week update. So I wanted to update you guys on that. And then I'm also going to be trying to do updates every week now up until I give birth, because I just want to try to capture these moments more, so that when I go back and look at these videos after baby's born, I can actually, you know, kind of see what led up to the moment. So I wish I would have done it throughout my pregnancy, and that's what I was trying to do, but work, mama life, wife life, and definitely pregnancy life this time around has gotten the best of me. So I have quite a bit to update you guys on. So this week, like I said, I'm 28 weeks, actually 28 weeks in 5 days, and yeah, about to be 29 weeks. And I actually need to touch up on some lip gloss, y'all, because I actually just woke up from a nap. I was trying to record this video a little bit earlier, but I got so sleepy and I didn't want to be yawning throughout this whole video and having to edit those yawns out throughout the whole video. So I was like, let me take a 2-hour, 3-hour nap or something, you know, because my mom had just got off from work, and then Graylin was at his peak. So I was like, you know what, this would be the perfect time. So right on in, everything is completely out of order, except when I get towards the end, it's actually more current. But pregnancy has definitely been rough. The closer I was getting to the 3rd trimester, I would say a lot of the times when I didn't record, it's because I was having some really bad, just some really exhausting, just some really lazy, exhausting moments, and then also some exhausting moments because my blood pressure has been really, really low, which causes me to feel really, really just out of it. You know what I mean? Just like not up to do anything except my must duties, like, you know, with work or my family, things like that. So trying to record and then edit videos was just, you know, kind of not on my priority list, and I'm sorry about that. I am trying to invest in getting me a Apple laptop, because with my Apple computer that's in my studio, I always have to come in here and edit, and with the baby coming, and with me just trying to not be so consumed in this room all the time, like away from my kids or away from the baby, I want to be able to have something that I can just set up on my lap and be able to edit throughout the day. So I've definitely also been having Braxton Hicks contractions a lot, like a whole lot, to where sometimes they take my breath away. I would say over the last 3 weeks. I was kind of freaking out at first when I first started having them, but I was like, you know, because it's been a while since I was pregnant, and then also I don't remember having them with my second pregnancy, to be honest. I do remember having them with my first pregnancy, but that was like towards the end of my pregnancy, like I would say after 32 weeks, like after 8 months. I remember having them, but just not so frequently, like I've been having them now so early. So I asked my doctor about that, and she told me it's totally fine to have them this early along, especially because this is not my first pregnancy. So another thing that has come back the last few weeks is tooth sensitivity and tooth pain. I did tell you guys throughout this pregnancy I've been having tooth sensitivity. It did go away for a while, but it has come back, and now Currently right now, I've had my dental work done. Thank you, Jesus. And thanks to my husband as well for giving me a huge lump sum of the money to pay for it. But yeah, so I've currently already had 2 root canals done. So for those of you guys out there that's wondering if you're pregnant and you can have dental, and if you can or cannot have dental work, you can, as long as you get a clearance with your doctor, your OB. And what I had to do is I had to have my OB fax information to my dentist to say what I can and can't do for dental work, and then what I'm able to take during and after the dental work, before all that good stuff. So she was able to send all that over, and then my dentist let me make my appointment. So I just want to point that out there. You can't just walk up to the dentist and say, hey, you know, I want to get some teeth work done and I'm pregnant and let's go. You know, they're gonna want clearance from your OB, just to make sure they're not putting their stuff at risk, putting you or the baby at risk. So it's good to know. So I was allowed to take an antibiotic beforehand, and then also I was allowed to take Tylenol number 3, which has codeine in it, which I haven't been really taking like that, because I know taking any narcotics when you're pregnant is a risk for you, and especially for the baby. So I have been cautious about taking that. So that was some relief to go ahead and have that done. And I had both root canals done on the same day. So I was 3.5 hours laying on my back. They did let me take about 3 or 4 breaks, I would say. But then it was back to laying on your back. But my dentist is very, very nice and sweet, and he allowed me to, like, if I needed to really, really take other breaks, more than the breaks that they were taking, that all I had to do was just say, hey, like, I need a break, I need to sit up. So but surprisingly, I didn't need that many, so that was a good thing. I'm still craving sugar a lot, like everything sweet. Like anytime I'm eating or want something to eat, I just want something sweet in my mouth. And I'm also still wanting seafood all the time. Actually, me and my son had us a small seafood boil the other day from a local seafood restaurant up the street. It wasn't too spicy or anything, but I did enjoy it. I really want to go back to the boiling crab, but it's so far from where I live now. And actually, Shell Shack up the street, the seasoning actually wasn't that bad. It just was a little too salty when I kept eating it over and over. And then now, since I've had my dental work done, I'm going to be doing some mukbangs, y'all. Yes, while I'm pregnant, because it's okay to have seafood while you're pregnant. And I really miss doing mukbangs. Like, I really miss getting to interact with different people from all over the world, because so many people tune in and enjoy mukbangs. So I just miss that. I don't miss the negativity, but it's okay. It doesn't bother me anymore. But I just really miss it, and my son's been wanting to do it. I'm gonna try to get my husband on there to do it as well. My belly is getting huge, y'all. Although I'm not gaining much weight, I think most of my weight is actually in my belly, which is good because my butt is big enough. I don't want it to get any bigger, because every time after I get pregnant, my butt and my thighs are always so hard to go away, like for sure. Like my waist goes down way faster, and that's either when I'm pregnant or not pregnant. It goes down fast, but like my butt and my thighs, and then also my arms, like my arms will even go faster than my butt and my thighs, but my thigh fat goes away faster than my butt fat. But my butt fat seems to stick on, and sticks on very well. I know a lot of people like that, but when you've dealt with having a large backside your whole life, it's kind of annoying, and you've been having that annoyance all your life. Like if you're somebody new or had it added to your physique from like a BBL or whatever it's called, or later on in life you start gaining weight and you start noticing your butt is big, like it's a yay, but like when you've had a huge butt your whole life, like it kind of gets annoying. So that's why, like, I'm easily can sit here and say, like, I hope it does not gain any more fat. It actually has gotten a little bigger, but not out of control huge like my first and second pregnancy, so I'm fine with that. But I am starting to feel the itch like behind area, especially my belly and then my thighs every once in a while. So that's how I know it is gaining, but like I'm really feeling it in my belly mostly. Another thing, since we're talking about the body, I'm having a lot of back pain, y'all, like extreme back pain, to where I had to go out and purchase a pillow because it was that bad, like just for like support on my belly, support for my belly when I'm laying on my side. And then also I have been having just some pulling nerve pain on my left side. I don't know if it's because I sleep on my left side all the time, and usually I sleep on my belly a lot, or I sleep on my back a lot when I'm not pregnant. So, but this pregnancy, I have really been trying to sleep on my left side a lot because of my blood pressure issue. Okay, y'all, so somebody has joined me. Graylin, look. So if y'all hear somebody making noise or just kind of shock y'all by coming on the side of me or jumping on me, that's just him down there. So okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, so this past weekend actually was my oldest son's birthday. And we took him to the Dallas Cowboy Stadium for his birthday, you know, to do a tour of the stadium, because out here in Dallas you can do that, like you can go tour the stadium for like a very affordable price. So we took him there because we told our kids this year we're not really going to do any huge major birthday parties, because one, we're trying to save for a house, two, we have a baby coming, and then everybody's birthday is back to back to back this year, along with a new birth of a new baby. So plus me and my husband are working all the time because, like I said, I'm getting ready to go on maternity leave, and we want to just make sure funds are right. So they're fine with that, and we just told them, you know, it's going to be just like more of an intimate birthday celebration this year between just our family. So not do like the major parties that we've been doing every single year since they all were born. So but anyway, beside the point. So we figured out something really fun to do with him and just the family. So he was really looking forward to that. We had a really nice time. But what ended up happening was, while we were there, we had just sat down from walking a very short distance. Like the tour had just started. We were walking around just a very short distance, and the tour guide decided to, you know, have everybody sit down on the bleachers where we were, just to kind of describe and give us some more history of the stadium, Jerry Jones and everybody. And I just remember feeling just something strange coming over me, like I just started feeling very weird and not good, like something was wrong. So I remember tapping my husband, and I was like, hey, like, I don't feel good, like something is not right, like I just don't feel good. And I didn't really want to just start describing and giving him diagnosis details because I don't want to be rude, because the tour guide, like I said, was talking, and then my kids were sitting there and next to us. So I just kind of laid my head on his shoulder because it was just getting overwhelming. I was like, am I having a panic attack, or am I just, you know, is my blood pressure so high? Because my vision started getting freaky, my hearing started getting really weird, and I know with preeclampsia you can lose your vision, your hearing, have a seizure at any given time. So that's what I thought what was happening. So my defense mechanism, or my my first fight or flight idea, was to stay calm and maybe see if it'll pass. And the nurse in me, sometimes nurses can be very stupid, and we can try to cure ourselves or fix ourselves because we're so used to doing it for other people. So this was my stupid nursing moment. I was trying to fix myself. So I just remember laying down on my husband and just saying, like, you know, it's gonna be okay. I started talking to God. I was like, Jesus, please help me, like help me to get past this. I know it's just me panicking. Make sure everything is okay. Please let this pass. And I just started like, you know, like confessing and just saying, God, please forgive me. Please watch over my family if this is in fact something that I can't get out of. Like, I was just saying all these things in the midst of me feeling like I was getting ready to have a large panic attack. But then it was kind of like those panic attacks I was having, like it was when I'm calm. So like when you're calm, it's like, how can you panic? So I really felt like it was, then I started saying, okay, no, this is not a panic attack. This is something that my body is doing that I cannot have any control over, that I can't control. And it's something that's just overcoming me, and there's no turning back from this. So I just remember thinking like that, and then all of a sudden I wake up and I'm looking up and all I can see is people fanning me. I can see like my daughter is next to me holding a fan up to my face. My husband's right here like rubbing and shaking my leg. And then I see my son over there looking like he just saw a ghost. And like everybody that was around us in the tour just was like just around me. Not everybody, but just like a lot of the older women that was helping fan me. And there, I also remember just kind of off to my view, I remember seeing like some more Dallas Cowboy staff in the stadium just kind of asking questions like, is she okay? And they were waiting for the paramedics to come. So I don't know, my husband and my kids told me I was out for a few minutes, but they said the whole time that I was having this episode, my eyes were completely open. So everybody was like, yeah, she just had a seizure and she's coming back. She just had a seizure. She just had a seizure. And I was thinking to myself, like, a seizure? If I had a seizure, I would be completely sore right now. I've never had a seizure before, but just from a nursing purpose, I know after a seizure, the patient is usually really, really exhausted. Usually they don't know what happened or even know that they had a seizure until after, when somebody tells them. So, but I knew for a fact it wasn't a seizure, just from my experience with watching and talking with people who's had seizures. So I knew that couldn't be it. So I was like, well, what the heck was this? I remember I was really, really hot. My shirt was like all the way up to like right, my whole belly was exposed basically. I remember my shoes were off. And like I said, someone was fanning the back of me, above me, and then my daughter was holding a fan that someone had given her to blow on me. So I just remember the cool breeze when I woke up was something that was very, very, very comforting and so relaxing, and just so I didn't want them to stop. I just remember waking up like, because I remember when before I didn't remember anything, I was just talking to God. And then when I woke up, I kind of didn't see anything yet when I first woke up. I just remember feeling this cool breeze. So y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was in heaven for like a split second. Like, I thought like God was like cooling me off, because he was like, my child, like, you no longer on earth. You know what I'm saying? So, but then I remember when I was able to see, I was looking up, I saw like a lady that was in the tour with us fanning me. So I just thought that was so funny, and not during the situation, but after the fact. And my husband was like, after too, like we were like laughing about it. He was like, yeah, you completely went to the sunken place, because he was like, he told me that my eyes were open the whole time. So he was like, I was looking like some Get Out type situation. Like, that's how I was, like straight met up at the sunken place for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm saying, I've laughed about it now, but it was just like, you know, you have to laugh about certain stuff that like freaks you out and scares you. So, but yeah, so back to the story. That's what happened to me. And another stupid nursing moment, y'all, like it was also a mother's decision as well. Like, I knew my son was so looking forward to that, and I didn't want to ruin his birthday, because that was his big moment for his birthday. Like, that was his big birthday celebration, was to go there. And we still didn't even make it down to the field yet, so he can throw the football with his daddy and on the Dallas Cowboy stadium. Like, the stadium where all his favorite football players go, like run on their grass, lay on it, kiss it, eat it, whatever, you know. And I didn't want to ruin that for him, and I started feeling fine. So they were like, you know, telling me like to go with the paramedics. I told the paramedics I'm fine, I feel okay. They checked me out, I was good. I'm like, I'm a nurse, I know, I feel okay. I told my husband, actually, if you're okay with it, like I'll go to the hospital and you stay here with him. And then he was like, no, if you go, like we all going, like we're in a whole nother area, like it's no telling like where this hospital at, where you going, blah blah blah. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just make this decision, and I'm gonna pray and trust God that everything's gonna be okay if I stay behind. If I stay here. And so one of the staff members was like, well, if you're okay with it, if you want to stay, we can take you to one of the area where you can stay and your husband and your kids can finish out the tour, and it's down by the field. And so whenever they get done, they can just meet you down there, and we'll have someone keep checking on you to make sure that you're okay or whatever, or you know, whatever. So everybody, I just want to say for sure, like everybody, even the tour guide, like he sent the rest of the people that were on the tour away with someone else, and he stayed with us until the paramedics came and left, and he made sure that I was okay. And I thought that was really, really sweet. And then even after the fact, he came and met us on the field and still checked on me to see if I was okay. And I remember a lot of the staff members that were, you know, hauling over there to see if I was okay and see how they can help, bringing me water, was also coming in and checking on me to make sure I was okay, like throughout the time that we stayed. And I just thought that was so wonderful. Like the customer service there, during the tour, they were saying how like they're very family oriented. Even like all the employees that work there, like they were not lying. Like I would recommend anybody to go on this tour. I would recommend anybody to go to the stadium for any concerts or football games. Like we're even talking about getting family season tickets to go to all the games. So shout out to the Dallas Cowboy Stadium and the staff for taking care of me and taking care of my family and being so nice to us and so helpful for us, and just continue to make my son's experience there really, really good. So and his birthday wasn't ruined, but I did make a stupid decision to not go to the hospital. And the reason why I made that decision is because after the fact, we sat there for a while. We didn't just get up completely and just start walking on the tour, but I told my husband, let us just sit here for a minute, let everybody walk away, except for like I think a few staff members stay behind so they can show us how to get back to the tour, and then show me where to go sit, or you know, kind of like sit out and watch and show me where to go until my family got done with the tour. They were the only ones that stayed behind with us because we were so high up in the stadium. And so I kind of sat there for a minute. She was kicking like it ain't crazy. Not kicking like it ain't crazy, but she was doing her usual movements in my belly. And I kept checking my heart rate. I knew my blood pressure was fine because the paramedics had just checked it manually with a cuff. I knew I felt okay, and I knew she was okay. That's why I made that stupid decision to still stay. But then again, I never really Grayland, I never really knew if everything was okay for sure. Like I didn't have that reassurance, but I just trusted that everything was good. So, and then he had so much fun on the field. Like he even made a touchdown when my husband was throwing him the ball. He made a touchdown, and then he got a lot of the attention of like the other people that were on the field. Bless you. To where, you know, if you're familiar with the Dallas Cowboys, you know that Ezekiel Elliott, when he makes a touchdown, he does like the eating thing. So whenever it was a good clean pass and good catch. Like my husband would throw the ball and he would take off running. So he took off running all the way, because the ball went that far. He took off running all the way to the touchdown area, and my husband threw it really far. And so he met up with the ball at the touchdown area, and like everybody was like, oh, like you can hear like everybody on the field saying, oh, and it was like, eat, you gotta do the touchdown dance, you know, whatever. So he just had so much fun, and that's what, that moment right there made me say, okay, like you made a huge, stupid, dumb sacrifice, but it all paid off, you know, because he really enjoyed himself. I'm actually still having like these episodes where I feel like that impending, that feeling coming over me. Like I feel that a lot. Like I feel it at work all the time now, and I feel it at home. Like the other day, my first day off, actually Wednesday, I was planning on doing this video, but I kept having that feeling come over me like so many times, and so I was constantly like standing in front of a fan, having my feet up, drinking a lot of water, and just kind of staying, you know, calm, cool, and collected, because I don't want to pass out again. My doctor was so mad at me when I told her I didn't go to the ER. So she told me if that happens again, it's a no-brainer, no thought process, go to the ER. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I've just been, every time I start feeling that feeling coming on, I check my blood pressure, because my husband bought a really good blood pressure cuff for both of us to start checking our blood pressure. Because y'all, we both getting old and got heart issues. Y'all see somebody's dirty feet? Y'all, I'm so sorry this video is probably going to be super duper long. This is definitely a last pregnancy for us. Like, I am definitely considering getting my tubes tied this time. No more babies for me. Even my doctor told me to start considering that, because each pregnancy I've been having issues. It's just each pregnancy, the next pregnancy has been the worst. Me and my husband are both thinking about going to have the procedures done, so that we can both make sure that we're taking precautions so that this don't happen again. Y'all, this is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me talk about all of this. And also, I know this video is probably about to be super duper long, and I apologize for that, but it's because I had to update you guys on 5 to 6 weeks of me being MIA. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you join my channel and join us here. I try to post at least 1 to 3 videos a week. Comment down below and let me know if you've ever experienced any of these things, being pregnant, especially with a girl. I really want to know if anybody out there has had hot flashes, near fainting episodes during pregnancy, what you did, and you know, just kind of give me some reassurance, you know, that I don't have to freak out and panic. I did talk to my doctor about it, and she told me that it's mainly associated with low blood pressure, and that it's not okay, but it's not a horrible thing either. It's just that you have to really pay attention to your body, and as soon as you start feeling those things, you must rest, kick your feet up and rest. And she told me if it doesn't get better, she is going to take me off from work, and that is something that I don't want to do, because like I told y'all in the beginning of this video, that we have plans for the money. So I need to try to stay in work as long as I can to the end. So I just want to say I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video. Please stay tuned, because my next video is going to be this white cabinet right here. The top and the bottom drawer are full of baby girl clothes, bows, and just everything girly. And then I also have that same dresser over here on the other side that's also full of clothes that I've been purchasing off of Amazon, Wish app, and I just really can't wait to show you guys. So stay tuned for that video. Also guys, I want to tell you guys that I do have a PO box in my description box down below, and if you want to send me anything for baby, and since a lot of you guys can't make it to my baby shower, feel free to send me some things for baby through my PO box. I'll probably post it right here in the video, but I'm really looking forward to seeing all of the gifts that I get for her, because like I said, like I've been having boys for the last 2 pregnancies, so me and my daughter are like so excited, and my mom to be having a girl now. So if you really would like to send me something, I'll have my PO box information listed in this video, and then also in the description box below, so that you can send me things for baby or for me, or if you just want to just send me some money. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. And until next time, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye. You want to say bye-bye?
Bye.
You want to say bye? Stand up and say bye. You gotta stand up. Come on. Say bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Can you put your tongue in your mouth? Up. Bye. Say thanks for watching. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.